Hi there. So got Joss with me. Yes, bro. How are you?
Pleasure, bro. Pleasure to be here. I'm good. I'm buzzing, actually. How are you?
I'm good, boy. Yeah, me too. Still buzzing from yesterday, man.
Yeah.
What a game that was, bro. Crazy game. The emotions. Oh man, that was something special. Really was. What were your thoughts?
What are my thoughts? Oh, bro, I've got a million thoughts. It was an emotional roller coaster that game was. I mean, I unfortunately, I say unfortunately, we're losing. I missed the first half. Um, I realized I was told that we conceded, and I was like, oh no, it's only been a minute. Actually, not even that. It was 9 seconds. I got back for the second half. They scored again. I actually thought it was over, to be honest. I didn't see a comeback there. We didn't look like we were going to score. Our goal came out of nowhere. And then that's when I kind of knew like there is a little bit of a chance. Ben White scores his first goal for Arsenal. What a time to score the goal. And obviously Reese Nelson, last second of the game, last kick of the ball. I am still buzzing after that performance. That performance for me, just for that comeback, game of the season for Arsenal. Anyway, that was game of the season for us. That was brilliant.
Yeah, bro. Them sort of wins are special. We talk about
Yeah,
really what you want to win a game 3-4-5-0 comfortably, but when you win a game like that, the emotion, yeah, we saw it this season against Man United for the late winner. Saw it against Aston Villa recently as well. The emotion, the adrenaline rush, the thrill, the feeling, it's just it's so special. It's one of the best parts of football to win a game like that right at the end. And yeah,
I
you really enjoyed it.
we could do it boring like City. We could beat them 2-0, but we do it our own way. It's the Arsenal way, making it hard for ourselves. I mean, honestly though, it's games like that, like you said, it's games like that. It wins you that before. To be honest, before the game, I am still it's still toss up between us and City who's going to win the league. But after that game, it's given me so much more confidence that I know when it is bad, when it does go bad, we can turn it around in the rough times, in Fergie time, and get the results. So we take it, man. We take it. It's brilliant though.
Yeah, we really got to praise Reece Nelson. He hasn't played much this season, but he came on against Nottingham Forest, played really well in that game, took his chance, and again today came on, played so well. Not just for goal that he scored, but he played really well. It was really dangerous down that left hand side. He got an assist as well, and then that all important goal. The composure, the calmness he showed, took the touch, and then just buried it. Brilliant performance from him.
Brilliant performance from Nelson again. Like you said, he's done it a couple of times this season when he's came on and played. It's brilliant to see, to be honest. He came from obviously the youth academy. He's been loaned out a few times. He's had his injuries. He's come in this season and he's made an impact whenever he has played. Bear in mind, he has only played a few games, but whenever he has played, tricky for defenders to play against, lively. Obviously, got the important goal today. That could be a title winning goal. That could be. Mate, honestly, I'm so buzzing for Reese Nelson.
Yeah, amazing. In terms of coming back as well, though, Thomas Partey, I thought he played a big part in that second half. The way he was driving us forward, so dominant in midfield. He got that comeback goal to get it 2-1, and he played a massive part in the second goal as well, where he was pressing and winning the ball back for us. He was outstanding. The whole team was electric, but
Yeah,
he was really outstanding as well yesterday.
Thomas Partey for me, our most important player. When he's playing, you can see the difference. We didn't have him for a few games. Jorginho, big up to Jorginho as well. He's been really good since he's joined Arsenal with a few games he's played. But see when you have Partey in the team, you can see the difference, can you? Off the ball, absolute workhorse. He's winning every 50-50. On the ball, he's amazing. He's composed. Partey, man, for me, like I said, probably our most crucial player to win in the league anyway. He's experienced. I'm not entirely sure. Has he won the league for Atletico Madrid? He might have won the league
Oh,
previously.
um,
Anyway, he's amazing. I love Parry in that midfield. He's absolutely class, and we need him to stay fit for the end of the season. Anyway, he has to stay fit. If he doesn't stay fit for the end of the season, then gosh, we know with his injury records, it can be a bit of a worry. But when he's playing, he's amazing, is he?
Yeah, a point that somebody else I was just speaking to was making is that, we've been able to give him that bit of rest. So once he's come back from his injury, we're not had to rush him straight back into the team. We've seen the last couple of games, he was on the bench because Jorginho's come in and done well. So it's good that we've been able to do that, and we've got to manage his minutes and, hopefully he gets through the rest of the season injury free. As you said, such a key player for us. So who would you give your man of the match to for yesterday?
Man of the match for me. Well, like I said, I only seen the second half. For me, man of the match has to go. You know what? Has to go to Reece Nelson, does it? He came on, he put the impact, he scored the winning goal. What a strike from Reece Nelson. He's got to be our man of the match for that game, doesn't he?
Yeah,
Changed it. He changed the game. He's come on, he's brought Smith Rowe off. Didn't look up to scratch when he was playing. He didn't look like he was back. He's brought Reece Nelson on, and what an impact he made. So he's got to be my man of the match. There's obviously a few players that could be up there. Like we've already mentioned, Partey. Although he did lose his man for the goal, but he still put a really good performance in. But for me, it has to be Reece Nelson.
Okay. Yeah, as you said, it could be a number of many players, but Reece Nelson, I think he was the to get the goal away, the composure, say the finish was unbelievable. It was so good. Like dying seconds of the game, literally, like, he would have known it a few seconds left, and he was so calm about it. Just took the touch and buried it. So
weak foot as well from him as well.
Yeah, weaker foot.
Weak foot.
Yeah, as you were saying, like we've been saying that not just that, but through the game, he made a big difference when he came off the bench. And Arteta as well really got the substitution spot on. Tommy Yasu was having a bad first half, so he got Ben White on. Yeah. So Ben White got that goal, brilliant goal, first goal for us. And then we saw as well, he took Emma Smith Rowe. Emma Smith Rowe is just coming back in from a long injury. He had played just a few days back as well, so he doesn't look fully match fit yet. And you could see it wasn't working out with him, so takes him off, gets Reece Nelson on, made the changes that really changed the game for us. And Arteta's just getting better and better as a manager.
Well, yeah, we say he made great changes. Fair play to him for the changes he did make. He's done amazing this season, Arteta. He has done amazing this season. I was actually a critic of Arteta on our past couple of seasons because was the worst season of Arsenal's history. We can't just let that slide there. But he's been absolutely fantastic this season. He's really changed the way we play. He's changed the way the fans get behind the team. The players are basically fans. They are the fans. You can see how much passion they're bringing, and Arteta is a key component of that. We say he did well with his substitutions. Fair play to him for his substitutions, but for me, the team lineup in the first place wasn't the right team lineup to go with. I understand why he brought Vieira in the midfield. He's more creative than Xhaka is. Did he deserve to be playing? Not really. Whenever he's came off the bench recently, hasn't put that much of an impact in. Not enough to get a start, in my opinion. Tomiyasu, he was poor the other week. Did he deserve to start? Not really as well. For me, brilliant substitutions to win the game after he knew he did get a bit wrong with the team lineup. So, like I said, fair play to Arteta. He deserves all the credit he's getting at the moment.
Yeah, so got all the important 3 points. We know that before our game, Man City had beat Newcastle, so they closed it down to 2 points.
Yeah.
The pressure was on. We got that win, so back to 5 points. And it seems now like we can say there's only 2 teams challenging for the Premier League now. Because I was hearing this talk before about Man United, thinking that, they're still in the title race, hearing the media say it, some of their fans saying it. But I think that's put to bed fully today. That result. Still just
God.
Long ago, and you're like, wow, did that really just happen? Like, final score: Liverpool 7, Man United 0. What are your thoughts?
What are my thoughts? To be fair, the first 40 minutes they weren't too bad, were they? After that, Liverpool switched it on and they absolutely destroyed them. That was Liverpool of recent years that we've seen in the second half. And that was also the Man United of recent years that we've seen in the second half. It's just amazing to see. They're all happy after they win the cup. They all think they're the best team in the world again after beating Barcelona. And then it's great to see them getting humbled. They're out of the title race completely. Any sort of hope they had is completely gone. And it's amazing to see, especially because how much I hate Man United. It's amazing to see that, isn't it? Honestly, but I've even seen the memes already come out. You know, after the game, well, near the end of the game, of the Arsenal game, where Arteta was like, "In 7 add the minutes." That's the memes that's coming out already for the Man United game.
Yeah, that is a really embarrassing result for them. That's like one of their main rivals, not just to lose, but like, that's humiliating. 7, like that's, there's ways of losing the game, and you would want to see fight from your team. But as you said, after they went 3-0 down, that's it. They just gave up and they got absolutely steamrolled. That's the big thing you got to say about us. We have a lot of fight and heart in our team. Like we've seen
That
it
wouldn't happen to us
again.
nowadays.
Yeah, no way. Like we got time and again, keep trying, keep battling. But you saw them, their heads just went down. For us, not once this season when we've been behind has our heads dropped, and
No.
we've always just kept pushing and pushing and trying to do well in every game we played. So yeah, great to see them struggle and get embarrassed like that. And that should have put to bed any thoughts of entering the title. So what are your overall thoughts now on the title race? Us,
Overall,
you're saying you
yeah,
think it's still 50-50? It's still really
50
tight between us?
50, yeah, but after yesterday's performance, I think it might have actually. I think we might be favourites now. We've still got to play at Anfield, as we just seen with United. It's not easy. Like you said, our players, they're not going to just accept that. The Man United players weren't even tracking back at the end of the game. Our players are fighters. You never know. Playing at Anfield's hard. We might lose, but we're not going to get battered 7-0 anyway. But no, we've got hard fixtures still. We've probably got the hardest fixtures out of City and us, which is a problem. But I actually do think if I was to put a bet on it, I do think that Arsenal might actually win the league now after that Bournemouth last minute winner. I'm gonna say it. I know it's gonna come. This might come back to haunt me, but I'm gonna say it. I do think that we might actually be the favourites to win it now. No, I'm not saying we will, but we because that means they can't lose. But we are probably the favourites to win the league now.
Yeah, bro. As you say, it's Man City. We know how good a team they are, so it's difficult. There's still 12 games to go, but we're getting there. Counting down game by game. We're going to be at that running stage soon. 10
Yeah,
to go. A lot of pressure. Young team. So hopefully, we can just keep that momentum going. We've really come back well from that disappointing time we had where we lost to Everton, drew with Brentford, and lost to Man City. We've bounced back so well. Got 4 wins in a row now, 2 away games, won them both, 1 or 2 home games now as well. So if we can go on a good run now, before we have some of the more difficult games, we know we've got coming up in April. Hopefully we can go to that game against Man City at the Etihad with a nice cushion. If it's 5 points by that point still, that would be amazing.
yeah.
So,
If we get there by 5 points, then honestly, if we win that game, the league's over. But the problem is we've already got Arsenal fans acting like the league's over, and I'll tell you now, the league is not over. The league is still it's still basically 50-50. So we need to compose ourselves. We've still got a lot of games to play. We've got hard fixtures, and like you said, we just need to get through it one game at a time.
yeah, that's it. One game at a time. So on to our next game then. So we've got a Europa League game against Sporting Lisbon. What would you look to do now? So we're in this great position in the Premier League. Europa League is a trophy, it's a European competition. Would you look to rest players for that? Or would you look to go all out full strength to try and win that competition?
No, you don't go full strength. Not against Sporting Lisbon this Thursday. You don't go full strength. I want to win both the Premier League and the Europa League. I want to win the European competitions, because that's not something that we have a lot of. So I do want to win the Europa League. I do want to rest players. I don't want to rest the whole team. Obviously, we still need a few. We still need like half of the first team players. But this is a time to bring the Vieira's, to bring Vieira in it, to bring Tomiyasu into the team. Obviously, Matt Turner will get a start. Ed Nketiah up top. That's the times we bring our second team players into it. But I don't want to fully rotate the team. I still do want to keep half of our first team there just to make sure we do get the win that game.
Okay, what's your correct score prediction for that one?
Sorry?
What's your correct score prediction for that one?
For the Sporting game, I'm going to go for. I'll go for 2-1 Arsenal against Sporting. I don't think it's. Sporting are sitting fourth in the league. I still don't think it's going to be easy, especially like I said, I do think we'll rotate. I'm going to go for 2-1 Arsenal.
Okay, and then next up in the league is Fulham. Difficult game. They're right up in the Premier League table, up in 7th place. They're having a good season. You know, they're on their day, they're a very good team. We saw it when they played us here. They gave us a difficult game. So their ground, London derby. What's your thoughts?
Difficult. That's what I think. Difficult game. It's going to be another game that's going to be a really, really hard challenge to get through. Fulham aren't no mugs this season. They're 7th for a reason. They're above Chelsea. We're playing away to Fulham. It's going to be. I do think we'll win. I do think we'll win because we're on form at the moment. But no, I do think it'll be a close game as well. We're playing against Willian as well. Knowing our luck, he's going to turn into the player he was at Chelsea. Definitely not the player he was at Arsenal. But no, it's going to be hard, and it was hard at the Emirates as well. We just scraped the win at the Emirates, so it's not. I can tell you, it's not going to be an easy game against Fulham. But I do think we'll get the win. We're going to have to. We're going to have to pick our strongest lineup against Fulham anyway. I don't want any rotations whatsoever.
Okay, and what's your correct score prediction on that one, man?
Score prediction. I'll go for 1-0 to the Arsenal.
Okay, bro. Let's hope
Cheat.
we get the win. That's that. You know, that's what matters. Getting them
Yeah.
3 points. However we do it, getting them
Doesn't
3
matter how we
points.
do it. Yeah, doesn't matter how we do it as long as we get the 3 points. Is this end of the season? You're not looking at performances, are you? At the start of the season, maybe you're looking at the performances to see how it's going to go. You can be critical, but at this end of the season, you're not looking for performances. You're looking for the 3 points. I don't care how we win it. We're in a title race. We've just got to win it.
Yeah, bro. Let's hope we can. Let's hope big week
Yeah.
coming up. We can get 2 wins away to Sporting and away to Fulham. And that's all, bro. Thanks for your time, man.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure, bro.
It's a pleasure to have you on the channel. I look forward to having you on again soon. So that's all from us. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please remember to subscribe, like, and share.